How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to Anime Action Figure News, where we cover everything anime action figure and any new releases that are coming out. So here, we're going to be playing in the background right now the trailers for Dragon Stars that have been released up until now. And you'll see there's a vast difference between characters that were shown and released throughout each one of these little commercials. Now, I do want to point out that there are some new releases coming out, which is why I'm putting up an episode of Anime Action Figure News. We'll be getting to those in a second, but I wanted to preface a few things. As for the most part, we're not looking into getting new characters, we're looking into getting version 2s of a lot of the ones they messed up on previous generations. And, funnily enough, some of them are shown in some of these trailers, ones that they needed to retouch on. This is still one of my favorite action figure series, mostly because nobody's touched on Dragon Ball to this severity, ever. There's been a few Irwin toys and action figures from before, but they never measured up to the scale of the quantity, the characters, the listings, the everything. This Dragon Stars has surprised me in many ways, though lackluster in others, surprised me in many. So once we get through these trailers real quick, and as you can see, there's a lot of options and variations, and the stop motion animation is pretty fluid. But once we get to these new releases, and there's two that, so far, that's all I know. This is my first time experiencing these figures and characters they've chose to redo, so let's take a look. Alright, so we've got Frieza. Okay. I see some conceptual designs that they decided to change in the joints and the shoulder blades already. It looks like we're getting a Beerus as well, pre-order. Doesn't look too far different from the original. I do have the original, we'll be making a comparison soon. And I have the original Frieza as well from Wave 1, so we're going to be taking a look at him and comparing that as well. And looking at these two figures, I'm generally impressed. Now, we do have something that I did want to discuss. This looks like a fake figure. A fake figure from Anime Heroes. I'm not sure whether or not I should have put it inside of Anime Action Figure News, considering it's most likely a fake or a custom toy, but I found 2 or 3 listings on this figure, so I'm not too entirely sure if it is fake. But I see that border on the side here, where usually the window does not, cut off into a perfect square, it just runs off to the side of the box. Now, if you guys could, it'd be really appreciated if you guys can find out whether or not this is a legitimate product or not. But to me, it just seems a little fake. But if it isn't, then we have this to look forward to later, and most likely a box redesign. So it'll veer off further away from the Dragon Stars look, but it still will have the same, assuming dimensions to match the rest of the series. That being said, there's not much else in terms of action figure news, but if you guys could get some more information on this figure for me and let me know if it's legit or not. Honestly, hard to tell. I mean, I'm looking at it, and the more I look at it, the more I believe it could be real. Because, well, Sage of Sixth Path, Naruto, with everything else there, this is a possibility. Now returning to the last episode of Anime Action Figure News, we had this announcement for the Broly and Goku movie pack. And as I said before, this is an amazing Goku, this is an amazing Broly. I have them in separate figures. I do want the 2-pack, but I think I'm going to have to slide and pass on this one, considering I have both of the figures and there's not a lot of difference between them in this variation. And we got the Gohan Super Saiyan 2 with the, I'm assuming is the Power-Up Pack extras. And if this is Gohan's Power-Up Pack, expect the Kamehameha. Now we got Gogeta? No, this is Vegito. Vegito and his Power-Up Pack with the Spirit Sword. And we have Beerus. If Beerus wants to slide in the screen, that'd be friggin' awesome. Here it is. So this is the Beerus we're going to be getting as a redo. We saw that earlier in the episode of Anime Action Figure News you're watching. And what I hope is the last announcement, the amazing Yamaguchi has just promoted his Midoriya Deku from My Hero Academia 6-inch figure. Comes with a bunch of parts. I love the way the amazing Yamaguchi does his stuff. The joints, the butterfly joints, the everything is just so unique. There is no limit to the posability in the amazing Yamaguchi's repertoire. And that'll do it for this video of Anime Action Figure News. We're going to wrap it up on Deku and leave you guys off on a positive. Thank you so much for watching. Joku Review. Thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to share, like,